Today, data miners have found every single item that's coming out in phase 2. That's every single gear piece and item that's coming out with the STV PvP events, which are actually pretty amazing, and every single item that's coming out in the Nomergan raid, ranging from tier sets to all the epic gear items and weapons and everything in between. So today we are going to break all of them down. Basically, this is just a clip from my stream of us going over all of them, and I'm not great at reading, so it's a little bit rough at times, but I hope you enjoy it. All right, let's see it. The items from the PvP event are also now out. Druids, an offhand that gives arcane and nature damage. What is this thing? A mace that gives you 17 strength, 11 agility, 6 stamina, 80 attack power, adds 5 storm strike damage to your melee attacks, damaging the target and its nearest allies. Up to 3 targets, cause additional threat for 20 seconds. So you're gonna swap this 3-minute CD? I wonder if this shares a CD with Manual Crowd Pummeler. It has 1 more, is it 1 more or is it 11 more attack power than Manual Crowd Pummeler? It's an epic. 5 damage to all of your melee attacks is actually kind of a lot. Like you hit very quickly, and if it hits with if this adds on top of that your other abilities, this is actually really good. 11 more AP but 5 less strength, so the AP comes out to be the same, basically just one difference. What's the agility difference? What's the agility difference? Oh, I'm not looking at the right thing. Where's my pummeler? Did they make the pummeler epic? I wish they would. Not less, it's the same. What the heck? What the heck? That thing is just stupid. Okay, wait, where was that? Where were we? Cool. Okay, and a trinket instantly heals your target ally for 300, but sacrifice 300 of your own health. Okay, so that's not that great. Hunters have the option to choose between a bow with a stat proc, currently strength, but we believe it'll be changed to agility, and a trinket that increases your pet's critical strike chance and causes pets crits to regen mana. In addition, oh, so we have to choose this. You wear 1 Blood Mood item at a time, but it is currently unknown how to obtain these. Bloodlash Bow for hunters increases a proc chance to increase your strength by 50. 1.8 speed bow. That's a melee hunter thing. You try to get a proc and then run into melee or something? That's fucking weird. Okay, with like some range weaves. It looks like we're actually gonna go range weaving. Okay. Rogues can't get it. This is class specific. All right. Tiger Blood Talisman. Increase your pet critical strike chance by 1%. Your pet's crits give you mana. 1% crit to your pet? I don't care. These quivers, this is pretty nice. That's pretty nice. 16 slot quiver. Yeah, the trinket can suck mine. Mages, arcane spell, fire spell, or frost spell, 16 damage to ring. Paladins, one-handed holy spell power sword. Okay, this looks really nice. I feel like this is gonna look cool. That does look kind of cool. Okay. Bloodlight Avenger's Edge. This is crazy. 3.6 speed increases the damage done with holy spells by 28. Trinket with AoE damage on use effect. Unleash a delayed, causing 150 twilight damage to all targets within 10-yard range. 5-minute CD. Wow. Wow. I can see some uses for this just being ungodly good. Ungodly good. Yeah. Instantly heals the target, but takes some of your HP. Okay, Blood, a Priest, a healing power ring that is 13 healing power, a 14 shadow damage ring with MP5, and a trinket that also heals but sacrifices your health. Okay, Rogues, 1.9 speed dagger, main hand, Butte, 2.0 speed offhand dagger for mutilate rogues, and a fist weapon, 1.4 speed offhand fist weapon, probably for combat to pair with the epic fist weapon that's dropping in the raid, right? The epic fist weapon. Where's this, Mr. Fisticuffs? Where'd it go? Mr. Fist yourself. Here we go. Okay, Megatorx Arcano Shredder. We did see gloves. We did see gloves teased that increase your weapon skill with fist weapons by 5%, and I think that's why, right? It's very obvious why we were gonna get a fist weapon. Okay, Shamans, a shield that increases your spell damage. Okay, this is the two-handed weapon that knocks your enemies, stuns your enemies for 2 seconds. It's probably a disorient, kind of like a Dark Edge of Insanity, which is unreal for PvP. This thing is going to be crazy. A trinket that does AoE damage. Okay. And is this the heal someone for sacrificing your heals? Okay. Warlocks. Fire damage ring, 14. Shadow damage ring, 14. AoE trinket. And your pet gains 20 stamina and 80 intellect. That's actually really nice. It's actually really, really nice. Warriors. A slow one-handed mace. Beautiful. A two-handed mace, which gives you 1% crit. Wow. 40 DPS, 18 strength. And a 2.0 speed main-handed sword. Unleash Fury, Steel, and Blood, wounding all targets within 8 yards, dealing Shadow Strike damage and causing them to bleed for an additional 5 damage. Look at this is the fucking Lord of the Rings weapon. Look at that. This is what Uruk-hai use. That was there's 3-minute CD. Oh, 3-minute cooldown. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Get out of here. Don't fucking give me an AoE ability on a 3-minute CD. I thought it was a proc. Yeah. The tank warriors are just gonna go with the slower. What? They probably will just go with this mace. Yeah. Well, you can only use one at a time. You might be able to get all of them. What's this gonna look like? This is a freaking skull basher. Yeah. So we can all agree that the hunter bow seems really underwhelming, but the rest seems pretty cool. We can look at the rest of the items here. Defibrillating staff. This is an epic two-handed staff that gives you 35 spell damage and another 25 to arcane. Boomkins are sitting good, and it can actually resurrect you. This thing works as a res. Okay. Shield increases healing done by 22 for MP5. The Electrocutioner's Needle is the main hand. I didn't even realize this was a main hand. 1.7 speed, main hand only epic sword. Guys, nobody loves to see a main hand sword that's 1.7 speed. No, the res is out of combat. The res is out of combat. Can only be used for out of combat. Okay. Nobody loves to see that. A dagger for casters, 19 spell damage and 70 armor. This is something that obviously we're looking at if you're a warlock tank. We already went over all of the leatherworking items. This ring, okay. 5 nature resistance, 5 arcane resistance, increases your damage by spells by 11 and 4 MP5. So there's gonna be a ring for everyone, it looks like. Maybe from the last boss situation. Healing done by 13, 3 MP5, but you get spirit and intellect. You probably just run the spell damage one. Yeah, this looks like a quest turn in, yeah. 7 strength, 8 agility, 10 stamina. Is it worth using? Maybe. Conductive gold wrap. Oh, this is engineering. We already looked at it. Justice badge, a necklace. 1% dodge, 4 defense, 6 strength, 11 stamina. That's pretty nice. This is a juicer weapon. Oh, they made it look ridiculous. Let me show you guys this. A juicer weapon, 2.6 speed fist weapon, 2 agility, 3 agility, 2 strength, 3 agility, 34 DPS, discharge an arcane blast, dealing damage and reducing the target's resistance by spells, and increases all spell damage taken by 6%. This is so good for casters. This is oh my god, what was it called? Decapitator or whatever. This is like putting debuffs up for casters. I wonder if this will stack with like Curse of Elements and stuff, but if so, it's really good, and it looks like it's pretty ugly. Nightfall. Okay. Did I just close everything? Oh no. Oh, I didn't. Okay. Pendant of Homecoming, a healing necklace, an epic healing necklace, an epic. So everyone gets an epic necklace except for like rogues, kind of. You have this strength necklace, but there's a spell. The healing necklace is 13 heals and 3 MP5, whereas the spell damage necklace is 9 spell damage, 3 MP5, but it also gives you spirit. 2-handed axes, 2-handed swords, 2-handed mace skill, +5. It's an interesting belt. An interesting male belt. Probably for enhanced shamans, 2-handed enhanced shamans. +5 is enough. We're only hitting targets that are two levels above us, right? I believe. I don't know if we need more. I think +5 is enough because of bosses being 2 above us, right? So, okay, this is the leatherworking helm. Here's the, oh, here it is, hunters. Here it is. We're getting a gun. Thermoplugs custom ass blaster. And it looks crazy. Look at this thing. Look at this gun. Oh my God. 2.9 speed gun. Beautiful. Thank you, Blizzard. 26 ranged attack power. Yo, dwarf hunters out here cooming in their graves while everyone is re-rolling to feral druid and rogue anyways. But this thing looks really nice. Yeah, that thing is, I mean, you're gonna have to use Leatrix Plus or something to change the sound from using a gun to a bow, because gun sounds are terrible. So okay, and we have a two-handed sword or two-handed axe that looks terrible, but 44 DPS, 44.26 DPS, 2.7 speed, pretty nice. 29 strength, actually really juicer. 29 strength, that's 10 billion attack power if you just double it, you know, and give it to the next person. Let's see what else we have. We have this offhand for healers, 22 healing. Dude, these items are so strong. These items are stronger than like level 60 items easily. Acidic walkers. I knew there would be an updated version of this. Okay, you get some nature res, intellect, and 11 spell damage. Butte. The whimsical world warper will teleport you somewhere, but you don't know. A plate belt for 9 strength, 5 stamina, and 1% crit. 1% crit cloak, and this is a crit for everyone. A crit cloak. A spell damage cloak, 11 spell damage and healing, 7 stamina, 6 intellect. Pure healing cloak with 16 healing. Is there going to be a pure attack power cloak? Let's see. Okay. These boots, 7 strength, 9 agility, 10 stamina. Again, these are level 60 status items, 4 defense. We have another cloak, another healing cloak, which the other one was 18 healing. This one is healing and MP5, 15 healing and 2 MP5. Armor and pure stamina cloak. No one's ever going to use this, as we all know. Nobody loves to use anything like this. Cogmaster's Claw, fist weapon, which we knew we would see a fist weapon. 30 DPS, 6 strength, 6 agility, 2.8 speed, 111 top end. This is what you're probably going to use. 111 top end, 115 top end. So you're going to use that until you get the item that'll buff all of your casters. That's pretty nice though. Cool. Oh, it's an offhand. Offhand? What the fuck? Melee Hunter. This is for Melee Hunter. It's for Melee Hunter. Wow. This is specifically actually for Melee Hunter. Maybe Enhanced Shaman, but is it though? I guess so. But like Melee Hunters are going to use this and the epic fist weapon, because Melee Hunters get a buff if they're using the same two of the same type of weapon. Yep. That's a Melee Hunter item. Hey guys, everything's a hunter item. Maybe I'm melee, maybe I'm not. I'm not telling you. I'm rolling on it. Okay, nature damage spells by 19. A leather item for, that's actually a lot of damage. It's a lot of spell damage. Wow, increases your hit chance by 1%, 20 attack power, 4 strength, 4 agility, 4 stamina, 4 intellect. I mean, it's missing a lot of other stats, but it's taking up with that with the 20 attack power, and you get 1 hit. This is really nice. Dark vision girdle. Okay, a cloak, another cloak, 6 strength cloak, but also gives you 1% hit. 1% hit, 6 strength. That's actually makes it pretty good. I'm assuming the tier gear won't give us hit now. Yeah, the tier gear is not giving us the hit that we need, so you're gonna need other pieces. Another ring. This is another caster ring, 9 spirit, increases healing and spell damage done by 8. Now we have another waist piece. We have 5 stamina, 8 intellect, increases your hit by 1 and increases your damage, spell damage and healing by 11. All of these items are just amazing. Okay, the first piece of our tier gear, guys. This is for male casters. I mean, technically, I guess it could be for hunters. This might be for hunters. 4 strength, 4 agility, 7 stamina, 6 intellect. I guess this is actually gonna be your enhanced shaman and hunter chests. 1 crit and 4 MP5. And the 2 set is 24 attack power. The 3 set is your attacks have a 5% chance of restoring 100 mana. I do not love that. I do not love that at all, because having a proc that restores mana is nice for your average player, but it's kind of grief if you are in like a good guild and you're burning things down really fast. You'd rather have a proc that would increase your damage, and you rely on yourself for managing your mana. But this kind of helps your average player. There's a lot of mana regen things, a lot of strength. Yeah, bad for parsing. Yes, good for speedruns, but again, you're also trying to figure out ways of dealing with your own mana, right? Okay. The caster, like the Ellie Shaman chest piece, 10 stamina, 13 intellect, 20 spell damage and healing, increases the damage and healing done by magical spells by 12, reduces the cast time of lightning bolt. See, that's so good. That's a good tier set bonus. That's an amazing tier set bonus. Yeah, Bis forever. Literally use that forever. Who knows? Wow, that's amazing. Okay. The boots or the leggings, 10 strength, 10 agility, 10 stamina, 10 intellect, 1% hit. Just all around. Wow. If you're a pure ranged hunter, you're kind of mad that you're always getting strength on everything. Especially if you're getting steady shot, you're kind of upset that there's always strength. Melee hunters loving it. And shamans, enhanced shamans are in just the most beautiful place. Okay. And for the male caster set, we have 6 stamina, 7 intellect, 4 spirit, 22 spell damage and healing, and 3 MP5. And then if we look at the boots, 8 spell damage healing, 3 MP5. There's a ton of MP5 in this raid. A ton of MP5, guys. And 8 spell damage. And now just raw, actually, agility, stamina, and intellect. Again, I'm not the biggest fan of this. It helps your average player, but it's just stats that hurt for like just raw damage. This feels okay. Let's like, what is, oh god, not giant stalker boot, beast stalker boots. Let's just look. Okay, 21 agility, 9 stamina. Let's see, beast stalker fucking, what do the legs give? 26 agility, 26 agility. But you're missing the 1% hit. Yeah, these are amazing. 7 agility, 22 attack power, wrist, beautiful. Falco Sting, 2.0 attack speed, really, really fast. This is probably for rogues, maybe for warriors also. This is not really a hunter item. Really fast, 8 agility. Okay. Gloves with extra armor and intellect, stamina, and spell damage. Okay. Ooh, beautiful gloves. Fingers of arcane accuracy for hunters, 6 agility, 10 intellect, 1% hit. We're like gonna have way too much hit, potentially. Okay, so tier sets. First surgeons, bracers. For druids, we're seeing druids getting ones that give spell damage. Rogues, just a little agility. You're not going to use those. Hunters, you probably won't use those. You won't use those. Wow, casters really got the long end of the stick on all of those. A mace that gives you 20 healing. We saw that yesterday. 11 healing leather shoulders. Finally, some like raw just healing items. Girdle of Reclamation. Plate belt that gives spell damage and healing and gives you a crit chance. Gives you strength, intellect, and stamina. This is a very hybrid item. Gizmotron's Gizmo Tropper. They buffed the Gizmo Tropper. 3.2 speed. Not the slowest, but like pretty slow. 22 strength, 9 agility. That's a lot. That's a lot of strength. A trinket. Make a target ally immune to snare and immobilization effects for 5 seconds. There's been a lot of things in here, guys, that have hinted towards removing snares. Just be very cautious of that. I would anticipate we will have snare effects in the raid. Okay, these boots, leather boots for tanking druids, kind of. Extra armor, 9 strength, 7 agility, 9 stamina, 6 intellect. Yo. Plate gloves that give you 9 strength, 5 agility, and 1 crit. Wow. Those are amazing. Those are beautiful. Gyromatic Experiment 420B. 10 frost resistance, increase attack speed by 5%. You may be able to push this experiment further, and 18 attack power? 5% attack speed and 18 attack power. Wow. The items in here. Okay, a polearm, 15 agility, 15 intellect, 9 stamina. Blech. 30-minute CD. Yeah, I mean, okay, so we have one of the plate sets. This is the plate set. 13 strength, 12 stamina on your boots. The set bonus is 7 defense, 16 attack power, and increases your hit by spells and melee attacks by 1% at the end. Now we get strength, agility, and stamina on the chest. This is actually just a lot of stats. A lot of stats at level 40. 13 strength and 1 crit. A lot of stats. The gun, 12 attack power, 4 stamina, 2.3 speed. Technically, this is probably for warriors again. Maybe some hunters might be stuck using it for a little bit. Hydrostaff, let's see. Oh, dang it. It's just a meme item. Frost resistance and allows you to breathe underwater. I was hoping thematically, it makes sense. Thematically, it makes sense. Okay. Hyperconductive pantaloons. Hyperconductive pantaloons. Increases healing done by all spells by 22, 6 MP5, 22 healing, 6 MP5. You're going to have like 62 MP5. Did I skip the polearm? This polearm? Mana issues are completely a thing of the past. Oh, you are correct, dude. This is a lot of frost resistance for mages that are going to be soloing Scarlet Monastery. But if you're a mage, you don't even need to resist things. You can just tank everything and solo it anyways, because they made mages literally gods. Yeah. Everything has MP5 or spell damage and healing. Everything is really good. Okay, a chest with extra armor and stamina, intellect, spirit, and 18 spell damage. This is a set bonus, hyperconductive robe. Increases your chance to hit with spells by 1. Increases your armor by 100. This is for warlock tanks, obviously. Chance on spellcast to increase your spell damage and healing by 40. Wow. Wow. Casters really are loving their life. And this is the healing set right here, which has the 2 set bonus is 14 spirit and 7 more MP5. While these boots give you 15 healing and 4 more MP5. And the chest gives you 6 more MP5 and 29 healing. Mana per 5. The good thing, guys, there's a billion items, but like what we dealt with this phase was your item never dropped. They did say that we're going to have tokens drop. So like a boot token can drop, and then you can turn that in to actually get your tokens. So yeah, new leggings for casters. 9 stamina, 11 intellect, 11 spirit, or 12 intellect, 13 spell damage and casting, and your boots are 9 spell damage and healing. Idol of Wrath increases the damage done by Wrath by 2%. Is it enough? They said it was like a boot token, not a tier token. It was like a boot token. Ingenuity's Cover increases the damage and healing done by magical spells by up to 9. Okay, another cloak. There's a lot of cloaks in here. A lot of cloaks. Okay, so leather set bonuses. Prepare for this, feral druids and rogues. Get ready. Boomkins, 1% hit, 19 spell damage and healing. And the set bonus, 16 spell damage and healing for 2% crit to Wrath and Starfire. Yo, is Boomy back? Let's be honest, everybody. Boomkins are going to Star Surge you from fucking Azerbaijan while you're sitting there just twiddling your thumb in STV, and you're dead. Because the Star Surge did 40% of or 60% of your HP because it crit you. And then they're going to do another one with 100% increased crit damage. It's going to crit you for like 1,000 crits. If we thought complaining about hunter pets last phase was a thing, get ready. Okay. Oh my god, I just coomed. Look at this. I just coomed. This is so good. 17 strength, 13 agility on your chest piece, 1% crit, and plus 5 to dagger skill, 20 attack power in cat and bear form. Meanwhile, all hunters got was intellect and strength on all of their gear. Yeah, and oh, sorry, hunters also got MP5. Yeah, nice. Dude, this item's, yeah, Biss warrior item. It's just, what? Oh my god, this is so good. This is so good. Rogues get shafted, +5 to daggers. +5 to daggers. 17 strength, 13 agility. Yeah, strength is better for feral druids, but like no good dagger. Okay, that's fair. I didn't, that could be fair. That could be fair. There was like a pretty strong offhand dagger, right? We saw that legendary or epic offhand. Fair. Rogues, I think, are gonna have to be using the fist weapon and fisting people, right? You literally need to get Gut Ripper for 10,000 gold, because GDQPs are now banned, but people already have a 10,000 gold. Okay, this is Toto. Do you see this? It's feral druid. Like, hunters are gone. Feral druid's number one. Really, casters are also looking really good. Okay, all right. Yo, Bottles, Life Force Dagger. I don't think you'll be able to do Scarlet. My God, Sunken Temple. I don't think you'll be able to do Sunken Temple. Thank you for the tier 1, brother. Yeah, I'm so down. Insulated Goulashes. Increases the damage done by nature spells by 16. Again, dude, the Boomkins are getting arcane spells by 19. Oh, I guess this makes sense. This one's for nature, this one's for arcane. So thematically, it's like Wrath and Star Surge and whatever, Starfire. But you're just going to use Star Surge in PvP and kill it. I can call you right after this. Look at these legs. Look at these fucking legs, dude. 13 strength, 8 agility, 1 crit. Or 1 hit. Okay. They really were feeling bad for feral druids. 8 strength, 9 agility, increases stealth effective level. Ew. What the heck is this? All right, guys, everybody make a Twitter and tweet at Zyrene and say this is bullshit. I don't even need increased stealth level on my rogue for PvP. Okay. Spell chance to hit. Oh, minus 5 agility, minus 10 stamina. Spell chance to hit by 1. Just normal chance to hit by 1, and 11 damage and healing. This is the spellcaster DPS set, which is minus 5 stamina, increases your crit by 1, and the 3 set is increases your spell damage and healing by 11. Okay, 23 spell damage on your chest piece. And 1% crit. Wow. A shield for 12 spell damage. All of these reduce your stamina, which is hilarious. And some MP5. That's so funny. Minus 5 stamina, minus agility, minus stamina. They really don't want warlock tanks rolling on this. You know? Do you think NG Belt is good or more of a meme item? I forget. Yeah, it's irradiated. So these are all like thematic, right? A wand with 8 intellect. Hopefully there's a wand that gives you some spell damage or something. 8 intellect wand feels underwhelming. Cloth wrist, 9 spell damage, 3 MP5. Beautiful. Reduce the mana cost of your seals by 10. This is nice because you can now, with a new rune, you can use seals from like super long range. Male shoulders, increase your critical chance by 1, nature damage 11. What do these even look like? Wait, are these male shoulders? Okay. Plate tanking shoulders, 12 strength, raw 12 strength, 410 armor. Machinist gloves, 7 strength, 10 agility, 7 strength, 6 agility, 30 attack power when fighting mechanical units. This is going to be very interesting to swap it on. There's one that gives 9 spell power. Okay, cool. 14 agility, 11 stamina shoulders. Let's look what they look like. Oh yeah, they're beautiful. 24 healing on your belt and 4 MP5. These items are just unreal. They're just so good. Okay, a wand. Okay, here it is. 9 spell damage and healing wand. This is what everyone's gonna use. Yeah, these are so good. This is one-handed mace, Meccano Strider Muffler. Please tell me this is the mace that I didn't even show what it looks like. 16 attack power, 7 stamina, 2.4 attack speed. It's pretty good. I mean, it's really good. 96 top end. Mech builders overalls. Okay, for tanks, agility, that's unimpressive to me. Okay, miniaturized combustion chamber. Randomly channels 1 to 150 in between. Wait, between 1 to 150 and 1 to 150 health. Into between 1 to 150 and 1 to 150 mana every 1 second for 10 seconds. Increase the damage done. Oh, so it channels your health into mana for 10 seconds and you get 12 spell damage and some fire res. Like a life tap. Yeah, that's pretty nice. What if it's 150? What if you like roll 150 for 10 seconds? You lose 1500 HP. Kind of kill yourself. Leather bracers, 1% hit, 9 spell damage. Nice. A tanking one-handed mace, 5 strength, 7 stamina, 2.0 speed, so it's definitely for tanks, and increases your defense by 4. Petro spill pantalones. Ooh, I like how they make this minus fire resistance and it says keep away from fire. I love that. That's a really fun item. 21 agility. That's like so much agility. So much agility. Prototype parachute cloak. I love that. The craftsman of this cloak is stunning. It's going to look great until until it inevitably malfunctions and bursts into flames. Hunter bracers. Hunter bracers, 12 stamina, 5 agility. Doo-doo. While druids get the bracers that give them 6 spell damage, 8 stamina, and 4 intellect. All of these bracers are garbage for melee, and all of these bracers are amazing for casters. Shawarmageddon, the mace. No way. Wait, is there a look of this? Shawarmageddon. Increase attack speed by 4% and give all melee attacks a chance to deal 7 fire damage. This was literally just to troll all of the like fiery weapon warriors in Wrath of the Lich King. They actually wrote that in to troll them. That's so funny. That's amazing. Blizzard epic. Yeah, I already went over all the PvP rewards. Okay, so healing shaman or healing paladin. Kind of actually like not even just healing, but like maybe even tank paladin, I guess. Item set. Stamina, intellect, increase healing and spell damage. Because they want you to be a bit more of a hybrid as a holy paladin right now, because the 2 set will give you healing and spell damage, and increase the chance of your holy shock to crit. 1% chance to crit, 19 spell damage and healing, and shock forge. So we're gonna have shockadens. That's what it is. It's just even just telling us in the name. 22 spell damage and healing. It's so strong. Skullduggery waistband, 1 crit, 10 attack power. This is really nice for tanking druids. 3 strength, 4 agility. Staff of the Evil Genius, 1% hit and 20% or 22 damage. The half is etched with the name Insidious. Insidious. This is great. Blizzard had so much fun. Yeah, there is more shields. There is more shields. Other than that, yeah. Blizzard was having fun with this. 2-point attack. 2.8 attack speed, 2-handed weapon, 13 strength, 12 intellect, blast the target for 80 to 100 nature damage. I'm not sure exactly who's going to use this. Maybe 2-handed enhanced shamans, but like it is 2.8 attack speed. I don't know if they love that. Do 2-handed enhanced like a faster? Works with storm strike debuff, I suppose. Okay. For the spell hands thing. Okay, to get maelstrom procs. Are you going to run maelstrom as 2-handed enhanced? All right, some shoulders that give you extra armor and spell damage. So it seems like there's an item for every single class, every single specialization, right? Spell damage offhand, raw healing bracers, reduces the mana cost of your flame shock by 10. That's really nice. So this is the dagger, main hand dagger for dagger rogues. It is a 1.9 speed dagger that I love. I love 1.9 speed. 2.0 would be better, obviously, but like 1.9 means it's really slow. That's good. Deals nature damage. Oh, it does AoE nature damage. I hope this procs a lot. That's gonna be so frustrating in PvP to break your own CC though. Transfigure yourself into a trog. That's awesome. 12 strength, male shoulders, 22 attack power. Ultrasonic vibro blade punctures the target's armor, lowering it by 160. Guys, I just cannot get over how good these items are. This is an offhand weapon. You just throw in your offhand. 1.6 speed. Fucking, this is a twin. Yeah, this is a twin emperor's bis weapon. This is Bashgooder. This is Bashgooder. If you guys remember, Bashgooder was literally the bis weapon that you would run on twin emperors. I mean, it would stack 3 times, but look at 39 DPS. We're getting almost 39 DPS weapons. Here we're getting 30 DPS weapons, 34 DPS epics. These items are crazy. Okay, we have a belt, 1% hit, 8% 8 damage, and extra armor, 11 damage done by holy spells. That actually might also be BIS for take. What's the spell power coefficient of Consecrate? Does anyone know? This trinket increase the armor, your armor by 1,000, but reduces your movement speed. 30-minute cooldown. Either way, 1v1ing in PvP with this trinket is going to be like, imagine 1v1ing a warrior in PvP. Sorry, imagine 1v1ing a fucking tanking warlock. Imagine 1v1ing snuts. All right, Gnomish rocket boots only require normal engineering. I guess they're adding rocket boots. So we will have rocket booting. Yeah, rocket booting, parachuting. Rocket booting and parachuting cloaking. And these are just the PvP items, like the offhand dagger, that's 2.0 speed. We already went over all of the PvP items. The normal dagger, that's 1.9 speed, 9 agility. The ridiculous 1.8 speed bow that procs 50 strength. Guys, that is literally, we just went over every item. OD, thank you so much for the prime. We just went over every item that has been data mined for next phase. This is really exciting. The items are incredibly powerful. Incredibly powerful for next phase. We are going to get a huge damage boost, and it's gonna be very interesting to see the tuning that they do, not only for classes, but like for the next phases. Like level 60 raids have to be crazy. Hunters want strength because they're really encouraging melee hunter to go with that double fist weapon build. Hunters are kind of set. I mean, maybe it's exciting. Personally, I think Feral Druid and Casters got the most exciting items. Definitely Feral Druid and Casters are the biggest dubs, I would say. Maybe also Enhanced Shaman with their two-handed weapon, right? Enhanced Shaman's getting a two-handed mace, 3.6 attack speed, 12 strength on it, and it looks fucking awesome. Yeah, we looked at the profession items also. That is going over every single item that we know coming next phase so far. So we're not seeing like a new trip runners yet, data mined at least. Oh yeah, boomkins. Boomkins are going to be absolutely godly. So I think this is going to be really cool. I think this is going to be amazing. It's dope to see all of the items that were discovered, and I'm definitely excited. I'm definitely excited about this. You know what I mean? Personally, I'm really pumped. Okay, should we talk Feral? I have a call. I have a call in 30 minutes. There's a new trip runners on raid loot. I saw a Petros bill. Was there a new trip runner? Search trip. Can you link it? Did you find? Yeah. Time for a tier list prediction. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow. I would have been more excited if GDPs weren't banned. I farmed 2K gold. Wowhead has now released their Nomer loot. Okay. Sets. Nimble trip runner. 21 agility, 5 strength, 8 stamina. It's all right. It's okay. I mean, it's a lot of agility. Yeah. I'm definitely really excited about all of this gear. This is gonna be very hype, guys. A lot of gear, a lot of good things. This ring, pretty nice. I think these rings are obviously gonna come from the quest item that will give us the world buff. I don't know if they've figured out what the world buff is, but the amount of data mining that's come out was crazy. This gun is going to be cranker for hunters, but hunters are also kind of meleeing. Hunters are going into melee using this fist weapon and having a good time. Automatic crowd pummeler looks really good, and I think the PvP items look really good as well. Now we can look at the profession items, and we can look at all of the items that were launched. Irradiated rejuve potion. This is pretty sick. So a potion that gives you mana and health and increases your attack power and spell damage. Love it. Oh, love it. Enchant chest retricutioner. Teach you how to permanently enchant a piece of armor that reflects 9 damage back to the attacker. Enchant weapon dismantle. Permanently enchant a weapon to do 10 additional points of damage with physical attacks and up to 25 damage with spells to mechanical creatures. That is crazy. Easy throw radiation bomb. High yield radiation bomb, so we get some actual bombs. A cloth belt, hyperconductive gold wrap, increases your critical strike chance by 1, increases your chance to hit by 1. Pull all hyperconductive coin from your belt and flip it, or pull one. On a roll of heads, you gain 3% increased chance to crit with spells in melee for the next 30 seconds. On a roll of tails, you gain 10% movement speed. So this could turn into 4% crit and 1% hit just with one belt. That is very, very good. Soul Vessel, whirling true shield gear wall. So the shield increases the chance to block by 1%. On your blocks, it does damage to the target. And what does it look like? We don't have what it looks like yet. That is awesome for tanks. Leatherworking. Okay. Leatherworking, getting 2 mail and 2 leather items, 1 for casters and 1 for normal DPS. So inflicts neurologic shock, so 1% hit, 14 strength, 14 agility, 14 stamina. That's absolutely insane. Inflicts neurologic shock, instantly dealing damage to yourself, but also increases your melee attack speed by 20%. Wow! 20% attack speed on top of fucking, you now have manual crowd pummelers. Hello? 10-minute CD is kind of big. Yeah, because I mean, I think that's fair. I mean, you'll have to choose when to parse, right? Two-handed shamans also would love that. Is theirs the same? Increases your chance to hit with spells and melee attacks. Enrage. Mitigation protocols of the helmet. Immediately remove all poison effects, granting you immunity to poisons for 3 seconds. Okay. And this one, it does. Yeah, they have one. There's a male one. Wow. This is a spell damage one. Shamans and two-handed shamans will start one-shotting people, but you know what's gonna kill things more? Shadow Priests and Boomkins are actually gonna be crazy. Rogues are in such a good spot. Rogues and ferals are in like the best spots. I might level one of my ferals first. That's just seems fun. And for Clothies, you get increased spell damage by 22, 4 mana per 5, and the on use is reduces the mana cost of all spells by 50% for 12 seconds. Oh my feral's already 25. I have 2 25 ferals.